What's up, everybody? I just wanted to come on here and bring to the YouTube Yarda's attention all the hypocrisy that goes on here. You know what I mean? There's certain people out here on YouTube that try to point fingers at other races. You know, coming from where I come from, you guys already know, I keep it real and 100%, man. I don't sugarcoat anything for anybody. I'm not going to co-sign anybody's crap. You know, I'm going to keep it real. What is right, and what is wrong is wrong. Okay, and now this is to bring me to this individual's I forget what his YouTube channel is, but he's a brother, 5 Trey or something, cartoon or something like that. I never heard of the cat. You know what I mean? His it actually popped up on my feed. You know what I mean? I guess he's going at it with the Paisa Felony channel. You know, I heard the video that this guy elaborated on the other day, and I could see why the brother received it in a different manner, because you got to keep in mind, them two individuals come from two different backgrounds. That the brother, I don't know exactly where he's from, but I believe at one time or another he was from out here in LA. So I know pretty much the way the brothers roll and the way they receive certain messages, I should just say. You know what I mean? And that goes for all races, man. You heard they're popping off already, baby. I'm telling you right here where I live. Shit don't stop. But anyways, people, yeah, so that goes for all races, man. You can't just fucking point fingers at these people and that people. There's fucking hypocrisy in all races, people. And I'm keeping it real and 100% with you. And the reason why I do this is because I'm going to give you an example, you know what I mean? And I did ramble on. Before I do give you that example, I forgot to tell you guys, man, this is a fitness channel with a twist. I normally start off touching about fitness, nutrition, or overall health in general. My tip of the day today, I would say for you people out there that want to change in their life, start incorporating fruits into your diet. You know what I mean? Start implementing fruits, man. There's so many benefits. They're loaded with essential vitamins, minerals, fiber, antioxidants that support the immune system and will prevent the risk of chronic diseases such as type 2 diabetes, heart conditions, stroke, certain cancers. It also supports the digestive system. And at the end of the day, will aid in your weight loss. But if you're going to incorporate them fruits, stay away from the fucking tajin and all the extras. Natural, whole food fruits are the best. Don't get the dehydrated ones, people. So that's the tip of the day, people. So I did elaborate on something about nutrition, okay? And I just shot from the hips, man. I almost went just rambling on about the situation that's going on here on fucking social media, all the fucking hypocrisy and people pointing fingers. It gets to me, but it doesn't. You know what I mean? Because I came from a time where I remember entering that county jail and fucking, I went in there a certain way. And when I was surrounded amongst other races that coming from where I come from, you didn't see any races like that. It created an animal in me. And the reason is, and I'm not pointing fingers, I'm not playing no fucking blame game because I'm not going to do that. That was just the way of life in that county jail. I seen a lot of, the brothers were very racist towards us for whatever reason. They had their reasons. It must have been something that was an ongoing theme throughout that county jail. But it created other monsters, because I went in there with a person that had love for everybody at one time. You know what I mean? And then I grew fucking hate towards certain individuals. Not all, but some, you know what I mean? And I despised them. And I would look for any given chance of the day to whack these fools. You know what I mean? If the opportunity arose. But today I'm different. You know what I mean? I'm older. I'm wiser. I've matured. I've came a long way, and I show love to everybody. I don't care where you come from, what your nationality is, what your background is. You know what I mean? As long as you're show me that in return, that respect that I deserve, because I give it. You know what I mean? I give respect, so I expect respect in return. And at the end of the day, I don't need to surround myself in that environment any longer. So I'm able to push forward and leave my past being the past, and just embrace today, the present. You know what I mean? It's exactly what it's titled as, the present. It's a gift. But anyways, I did ramble on, didn't I? I ramble on. I don't give a fuck what time of day it is, baby. I'm rambling. I'm the rambler, baby. But yeah. So Mr. Cartoon, he has a lot of animosity towards this the paisa. Now you got to keep in mind. Well, bring to your attention. The other day, I gave the paisa channel, Paisa Felony channel. I don't know his name, but I gave him a compliment down in his comment, and I told him I dig his estilo. He is a paisa, but he carries himself in a professional manner, something that I could identify to. It's very familiar. And paisas, and from where I come from, they're way two different ranflas. Yeah, that's our gente, but if you did time, you understand what I'm saying, and I can't put it out here on social media, because if you don't know it, you don't need to know, and it's none of anybody's business. You know what I'm saying? As far as going to find that business out, I don't encourage anybody to even look into it. You know what I mean? Out here in the real world is the best life. But anyways, people, I rambled on. Yes, I did, and that's what I'm known to do. Mr. Cartoon came very foul about this individual. Like I said, at the end of the day, the individual that he was being foul with is a paisa. There may be a language barrier, and the way Cartoon received it, he received it in a disrespectful manner. I didn't really get to see the whole video. I didn't see nothing bad about it. What I did see is the paisa was saying that a certain individual, and I didn't even know who he was until just today, about this guy's trying to keep us at war with one another. I was actually one of them persons that went through that county jail and went through the war with the brothers. Okay. It was very dangerous during the time that I did time in that county jail. The war with the brothers was real. And when shit happened, no matter in which county jail it was a domino effect. It had gotten so bad that they actually started segregating us as far as the housing. Because I remember pulling up to certain floors and going into, whether it be Abel Row, Charlie Row, Denver, Baker, whatever row. It was like a scene from something you would see in the movies. It would be really dark, no matter what time of day it was. Everything was blacked out. Fucking the gates were racked. At nighttime was the only time that they were locked. So people were roaming inside that fucking that row right there. And picture a couple hundred people in this fucking little spot right there. Someone's gonna rub somebody wrong, and when it sets off, because we're locked in a really huge corridor, like a cage. Of course, we have our cells right there, but ain't nobody gonna run in the cell and try to hide. And back in them days, you were celled up mixed with mixed races, and you could be in a cell with 8 brothers, and you'd be the only homie right there. You know what I mean? What's going to happen? And vice versa. A brother could be locked up with in a cell with a bunch of homies. And when something jumps off, what do you think's going to happen? Same thing. So this hypocrisy about people fucking being racist here, everybody's racist to a certain extent. And I firmly believe that, you know what I mean? Because you got to be honest with yourself. When you drive down the street and you land behind an individual that just can't drive for shit, let's keep it really 100%. Who do we always think is driving that car than people that can't drive for shit, that make stupid turns and cut you off, or not putting their blinkers, or just without even looking, just going to your lane? I don't even want to say, but you guys already know. I'm gonna give you a hint. Monterey Park, notorious. You know what I mean? That's a form of racism right there. You know what I mean? Because it is what it is. You know what I mean? Whether it be embedded deep in your blood is a different story. Ain't none of us fucking walking around with fucking white hoods on at night. You guys know who I'm talking about. So, this hypocrisy that goes on here on social media, man, you guys, I wish everybody would just stop that shit, but you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. I could voice this topic day in, day out. It won't make a difference. You know what I mean? It may reach certain people. Who knows? It may even reach the cartoon and see, he will see my opinion on what that felony paisa dude was. You know what I mean? That he really didn't mean it in a combative way, but at the end of the day, that person that received that message from him is going to accept it the way he wants to accept it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like with the people on my team, man. When you sign up with my team, all I could do is be that coach for you. You know what I mean? I could be that teacher, hold the door open for you. I expect you as a student to come in, sit, and learn. And when I send you home with homework, it's entirely up to you to do it. I can't be at your house watching you to make sure you do your homework. I'm putting it in layman's terms, people. Yeah, I did ramble on a lot. Yes, I know I did. Well, anyways, people, with that being said, I just wanted to address that shit because there was actually another content creator that mentioned this individual too, but I'm not going to mention his name. You guys already know who he is. You know, I laugh about a lot of this stuff, man, because it comes across my feed, and a lot of people think that it comes across because I follow these people, but I really don't, man. You know, I'll put it this way. On Instagram, I'll follow you to show my support, but if I don't like what you're doing, I'm not going to listen to your stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not going to support it because on my channel, I'm all about prosperity, mindset, fitness, nutrition, you know, mind, body, and spirit as well. You know, I'm all about becoming that best version of yourself, being that best person that you can be for your family and for your community as well. I'm all about helping people break limited beliefs, helping people change their lives. My old self, I was about destroying lives. Today, I'm about helping people change lives for their better. And it's my passion. This is my way of giving back to all my gente and anybody that's going through the struggle. So anybody is welcome to my team. I don't give a fuck what color you are. I'm colorblind. I'm non-biased. You know, you come with respect, you will get respect. You'll get the same love and attention that I give to every last one of my team members. I'm there 100% for every last one of my team members. Even the team members that go fucking ghost on me, I'm still knocking at their door, and I'm going to keep on knocking. Even after their fucking program is up, I still knock to check in with them, to make sure that they're doing okay. Why? Because that's the type of person that I am, and that's the type of person that I enjoy being nowadays. You know what I mean? Well, anyways, people, with that being said, man, tomorrow's 4th of July. Be safe. Do your thing. Get your motherfucking wiggle on. You know this cat right here, that's his most favorite day of the year, baby. Blow that shit up, baby. You already know, 4th of July, man. We put on a better fireworks show than the local high school. Guaranteed. Every year. That's what I'm known for too as well. You know what I mean? That shit goes back, man. Way back. Well, anyways, people, with that being said, if you want to get started in your fitness journey, shoot me that DM, High Power Fitness, high_power_fitness_. As a matter of fact, go check out my Instagram, man. I got plenty of material there. Plenty, how should I say, authenticity showing who I am. Or you could email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. Now, with that being said, get up and get yours and stop the fucking hypocrisy, people. Little steps at a time. You know what I mean? Stop blaming everybody else. Everybody's guilty of it. Now let's do this.